Hello lads, basically it is currently 2:15 in the morning on a lovely Wednesday night. We've just played a CGP match and then I've been chilling out for the rest of the night, been on Twitter. There's been a massive debate between a lot of people in the scene, the APAC COD scene, about content versus results, basically. So this video is going to be about A, my opinion on it, B, what I think needs to change, C, what I'm going to do about it, or what I am trying to do about it, and D, what's going on with our team and everything in the rest of the year. So, firstly, the content debate. I'm looking at my Twitter feed right now and I'm seeing tweets from Naked, Riggs, Bundo, Con and MKR, who is the SIF owner. These guys have been talking for quite a while on my timeline about the content versus results issue, and basically there's two sides to it. People think A, you need to produce content to have any growth, and the only reason APAC COD is dying is because of a lack of content, which I don't agree with. And the other side is that content doesn't mean that much and results are more important than content, and teams are going to be known more for their results than their content, which I kind of agree with but not 100%. So I'm not really on either side, but I'm more in the middle. So basically what I think is the issue is that we have COD itself, the game, is dying because there is no developer support at all compared to other games. There is basically no incentive to watch competitive if you're a public match player. I've played League of Legends and I've played Overwatch and I've played other games. You log into the game and if the OPL is on, the League of Legends Oceanic League, it literally tells you on your client as soon as you open it, the OPL is on, watch Chiefs vs Order right here. It gives you a Twitch link. Like, how basic is that to add as a concept to the game? Like, I don't understand why COD have not done this. Like, it would make, or if you give pub players like actually an incentive to watch it, e.g. if they watch a game, if they're watching it on their PlayStation or whatever, then they'll have more of a chance to get something in a supply drop, or they'll earn a rare camo or something like that. Like something that actually makes the pub players interested in the actual competitive scene, because right now the only people who know about competitive COD are the people that have already known about it, and a lot of people who know about competitive COD are fucking off somewhere else because COD is dying, and other esports are taking off, like games like Fortnite and everything else are taking over COD because they have developers that actually want to see their scene grow competitively and publicly, because they don't just care about money, which it seems to be that's what Activision want. So my opinion is that it's a mixture of COD players in APAC not doing enough content-wise. I know Riggs and Naked have said a lot about people not producing enough content, which I think is kind of pretty rich, because Mindfreak, they're in the GPL obviously, so they're probably the main reason that APAC's even on the map, so I'm not going to say it's their fault, but given the position that they're in and the following that they have, they could be doing a lot more content-wise based off what people have been saying on Twitter, especially the owners of that organization. I think that Buzzo is the only one that streams on that team, and they don't make any YouTube videos other than a couple of vlogs from the GPO, and then Naked and Riggs do a podcast, and then Riggs streams, so that's about it. I personally think that the Mindfreak players can do a lot more for our scene than what they are doing right now. They're just playing, getting good results. They're actually doing really, really well, which is good for our scene, because they're saying, whoa, APAC doing well, that's a surprise, and that's good. But they could definitely be doing a lot more, in my opinion. But obviously, that doesn't really matter. And I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. But yeah, so number 3 is what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of months, or the next month, just to see what happens. So I've had a bit of advice from a couple of people about this, and I'm going to start streaming more consistently and trying to grow myself as a brand, both on Twitch and YouTube. So I'll be trying to post more YouTube videos on a consistent schedule, so probably a couple a week, and then see where that goes. If I can get actual decent videos, because there'd be no reason just uploading shitty content just for the sake of uploading it. And then I'm going to start trying to make a stream schedule for streaming on Twitch, so I can try and grow my Twitch even more as well, since I'm almost at the stage of getting partnered. So yeah, basically that's what I'm going to be doing. And then next would be with our team. If you don't know, after our national circuit season 1 came to an end, we made the decision to part ways with Rixie, or Joel. So we, myself, Guy, and Jackson have decided to remain as a 3, and right now we have pretty much picked up Liam, or Liam, or Big Lee, or whatever anyone calls him. He's a newly turned 18-year-old, and he's really friggin' good. He has a lot of potential, and I think that we will do a lot of work with him on the team, and I'm actually really looking forward to the future. So the rest of this year should be good if some things pan out. So as you guys may have seen or may not have seen, we actually have a team pass for Seattle, the event, and right now we're trying to find an organization to help us get there, funding-wise. So yeah, we're talking to a couple orgs, or trying to, but it's pretty, it's pretty difficult because the COD scene's not too appealing at the moment for organizations, obviously. So that's our goal, obviously, and our main goal is to get to COD Champs this year. So I don't know if the last chance qualifier is even going to be on LAN, because basically at this point there's not going to be any APAC LANs by the CWL. They basically just shit on our region, and it's pretty disappointing because as a player who just turned 18 this year, or for this game, there's no LANs in my first year, or local LANs, and trying to get to an international event is extremely difficult and expensive, so it's not really likely for us to be able to go at this point. And obviously that means it's kind of boring playing online COD for a whole year, because online COD is online COD, so it sucks sometimes because it's just how it works, and connection is shit. I think that playing online for a whole year is really demotivating, and that is the reason that you've seen APAC pro players quit, being Eminence, Hopi, and Rival. Sorry, I've had a mind blank. I think those players have quit because of the lack of, obviously there's no LANs, and there's really no reason for them to play, especially because I know Rival and Hopi got screwed over a couple times by organizations, and they are not able to go to an American event because of that. So yeah, that's basically my rant. It's over, and yeah, I just think that the APAC scene is A, not really helping itself that much, but B, needs to get a lot more help from outside. And I think if people think that content is the way to go, then people actually need to start, they actually need to have some support for streamers, like e.g. myself, not being like a martyr or anything, but I've streamed every single 2K this year and every single national circuit match that we played in. So that's 7 matches and about 9 or 10 2Ks, and not once have my stream ever been tweeted out by any relevant Twitter account other than people that follow me retweeting it. So then you watch the national circuit in NA, and the CWL Twitter with like 300,000 followers or whatever tweets out the stream link, and everyone can see it, and they get people watching, like thousands of people watching. Whereas in APAC, I'll average like 100 viewers for our match because no one else gives a shit about APAC. So yeah, it's like, that's both parties that could be doing better in my opinion, but obviously that's just my opinion. So yeah, thanks for listening to my rant, and I'll hopefully see you guys at my stream in the next couple of YouTube videos. I should be posting relatively soon, as I will try to be doing my stream schedule and some actual videos soon. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.